Liverpool may hit the attacking target at a bargain for just £26 million. Liverpool seeks at least €75 million for the star player who is happy at Anfield. Fabrizio Romano. Liverpool still in the race for Player of the Year in the league. Welcome, my friend fan. Come check out the latest news from the greatest club in the world. One of Liverpool's targets is Juventus forward Federico Chiesa, who can play on the wings or behind the striker, making him a versatile player. Liverpool is ready to start a new era under manager Arne Slot and has been linked with several players ahead of the summer transfer window. Tutto Juve, citing Gazzetta dello Sport, an Italian media publication, states that Chiesa could leave Juventus this summer. The Italian forward has long been linked with Liverpool, and it seems the Reds may finally get their man. Chiesa could now be available for just £26 million. According to Tutto Juve, which is a big boost for the Reds who would love to sign him for a bargain. Liverpool and Manchester United were mentioned in the report as clubs that could sign the Italian forward. The Reds and Chiesa have a long history together. He has often been touted as a potential replacement for Mohamed Salah, and those links have resurfaced. It was reported that Liverpool scouts watched the Coppa Italia final, where Chiesa was instrumental in Juventus's 1-0 victory over Atalanta, securing their first trophy in 3 years. Chiesa could add depth and quality to Liverpool's attack. The 26-year-old impressed with his performance, and signing him could greatly expand Liverpool's offensive options. He can provide the Reds with pace, creativity, and an element of unpredictability in their game. At the fee mentioned in the report, signing the Juventus player is a no-brainer, and the Premier League club should be committed. The potential signing of Chiesa would give the new manager an encouraging start at the club, which is rebuilding the team to compete for trophies again. What's your opinion on Liverpool's possible interest in signing Federico Chiesa? Team Talk recently reported that Liverpool is willing to sell Luis Diaz if an adequate offer arises, setting the Colombian's price at €75 million. Barcelona and Paris Saint-Germain have shown interest in acquiring his services. While Barcelona is seeking a new winger this summer, the asking price for Diaz may be considered too high, especially in light of the financial difficulties faced by the Catalan club. On the other hand, PSG appears to be in a more favorable position to negotiate the player's signing, especially after Kylian Mbappe's departure, which freed up part of the French club's wage budget. However, uncertainty remains about Diaz's willingness to leave Liverpool, despite his previous statements expressing his happiness at Anfield. Although there have been rumors about his possible departure, Liverpool should not pressure him to leave, as the player is considered one of the key pieces for the club's future. With the need to plan for the post-Mohamed Salah era, Diaz emerges as one of the most promising names, making it unlikely that the club will accept offers for him anytime soon, especially during this summer transfer window. Newcastle United winger Yankuba Minte is being considered for a club transfer this summer. The 19-year-old may be sold to balance the books as Newcastle seeks to comply with financial regulations. They won't want to risk a points deduction next season, and it remains to be seen if they can raise the necessary funds in the coming weeks. Minte is linked with a possible move to Liverpool, and it will be interesting to see if the Reds can seal the deal. Initially, there were rumors that the player could cost around £40 million. However, a report from Football Insider states that Newcastle could accept an offer of around £25 million for the promising winger. It's no surprise that Liverpool has been linked with the player this summer. Minte played for Feyenoord last season and worked with Arne Slot. He scored 11 goals and provided 6 assists in all competitions. Meanwhile, Slot took over at Liverpool as a replacement for Jurgen Klopp, and it wouldn't be surprising if he's interested in a reunion with the player. Liverpool needs more quality and depth on the wings, and the 19-year-old would be a solid long-term investment. Minte would add goals, talent, and speed to Liverpool's attack. The opportunity to join one of the country's biggest clubs would also be highly attractive. Slot could help him further develop his tremendous potential. Liverpool must seek to add more quality to their squad if they want to compete with Manchester City and Arsenal next season. It will be interesting to see if they can close the deal. The asking price of £25 million seems reasonable for a player with his potential in the current market. The 19-year-old could end up justifying the investment in the long run. What's your opinion on Liverpool's possible signing of Yankuba Minte? Liverpool is still interested in Crescencio Somerville, despite recent reports suggesting otherwise. Fabrizio Romano states that both Liverpool and Chelsea have been monitoring the Leeds player ahead of a possible summer bid. Somerville, 22, has long been a transfer target for Liverpool, following an excellent season with 19 goals and the EFL Player of the Year award. Rumors of Liverpool's interest in Michael Olise were dismissed by Romano. Liverpool and Chelsea have been watching Crescencio Somerville for months, but in terms of negotiations, nothing has started yet, Romano wrote in his daily briefing on Caught Offside. The talk that the Reds are no longer interested in the winger cannot be true, as it's still early for this transfer. Appreciation from both clubs still exists, so we have to see if they decide to approach Leeds for Somerville at some point during the transfer window. Somerville led Leeds to the Championship playoff final, where they lost to Southampton. And the Whites now face another season in the second division. This spells trouble for their finances, with the Yorkshire side needing sales this summer to comply with profit and sustainability rules. Somerville has long been seen as a disposable asset, and Leeds could fetch around £35 million for him, according to various sources. The former Feyenoord youngster cost Leeds just £1.2 million in 2020, which represents a huge profit for Daniel Farke's team. Somerville is contracted to Elland Road until 2026, so the time is coming when they will need to cash in. Attention! Trent Alexander-Arnold is ready to push for a major exit from Liverpool this summer and could join Real Madrid in a surprising swap deal, according to reports. Alexander-Arnold is a lifelong Liverpool fan and came through the club's academy before making his senior debut in October 2016. Since then, the right-back has become an elite player, playing a crucial role in Liverpool's success in important trophies like the Champions League, Premier League and FA Cup under Jurgen Klopp's leadership. Alexander-Arnold and Andy Robertson have revolutionized the full-back positions, advancing much further than their predecessors and contributing a fantastic amount of assists for goals. In fact, Alexander-Arnold's record for Liverpool is 19 goals and 81 assists in 310 appearances. The 25-year-old has been touted to permanently take on the midfield role at Anfield in the future. But Alexander-Arnold's future at Liverpool has become uncertain in recent months due to his current contract expiring in June 2025, along with stars Mo Salah and Virgil van Dijk. Although Alexander-Arnold loves Liverpool, sensational reports from Spain indicate that the star wants to leave and has rejected numerous attempts by the club to discuss new terms. Real Madrid is seeking a new right-back to replace Carvajal and is considering negotiating with Alexander-Arnold. There are speculations that he could be part of a swap deal with Rodrigo. Both face uncertain futures, with Rodrigo possibly being replaced due to Mbappe and Endrick's arrival. As for Alexander-Arnold, there is no confirmation of his departure from Liverpool, and we need to wait for further updates on his possible move to Real Madrid. Thank you very much for watching until here. Until next time.